used to talk until the dawn, like nothing could go wrong. Barefoot dancing in the rain, laughing through the pain. Your hand would always find my own, like it had always known. Two restless hearts without a map, never fearing cracks. We were fearless, we were young, saying love was more than enough. Never thought the tide could change or drift away. Back when we were brave, before we learned to be afraid, we believed in every word. Back when we were strong, holding on so long, even when it hurt. Now the silence fills the air where we used to swear we would never part. Back when we were brave, you were my heart. Now the hallway feels too wide, like there's nowhere left to hide. Your shadow doesn't cross the floor like it did before. We built our kingdom out of trust, but promises can rust, and even gold can lose its shine when we ignore the signs. If I could find the younger flame, call your reckless name, would we choose a different road or carry the same load? Back when we were brave, love was more than what we gave. It was everything we knew. Now I'm standing in the rain, trying to explain how I'm losing you. Maybe time will let me see who I'm meant to be beyond this broken start. But back when we were brave, you were my The windows open to the night, cold air cuts like quiet knives. Your whisper lingers in the dark, a fading spark in broken light. I walk across the wooden floor where we used to be before. Every step a memory of how it used to be. We were fearless in the flame, calling out each other's names. Never thought the fire would fade or love would change. Now it's echoes after you. All I hear is truth ringing in my head. And every promise that we made slowly starts to fade. But the words we said still tremble in my chest, never let me rest. No matter what I do, all that's left tonight are echoes after you. You Jacket's gone from by the door, but I still feel you more and more, like perfume hanging in the air, like you're still there. We were lightning in the sky, shining bright and asking why. Two hearts racing toward a storm we couldn't outrun. If I could turn the clock around, if our love hit the ground, I'd hold you through the falling rain and take the blame. Now it's echoes after you, and nothing feels brand new. Oh, nothing feels the same. Even if the days move on and I learn to be strong, I still call your name. Maybe time will let me heal. Maybe scars won't always feel like something I can't lose. But until that day arrives, I live with echoes after you. The porch light flickers in the cold, like stories left untold. Your keys are gone from where they hung, but your song is still unsung. I walk the floor at 2 a.m., replay it all again, the way you looked before you left, so calm, so out of breath. We were standing on a line between forever and goodbye, too stubborn just to say we were afraid. Beneath the quiet sky, I let the hours pass me by, still waiting for your call. Every star above my head shines on words we never said, echoing through it all. Even if the night moves on, even if the dawn finds me here alone, there's a peace I can't deny. You're carved into my bones. Your laughter haunts the empty room, like perfume out of bloom. I catch my breath, I turn around, but you know where to be found. We were wildfire in the wind, too fierce to ever bend, but flames that dance without control can swallow something whole. If love was more than just a spark, why does it fade into the dark? I'd give up all my pride tonight to make it right. morning breaks without a sound. Your heart beats nowhere to be found. The cold side of the bed remains like unhealed stains. Your pillow holds the shape of you, but dreams don't carry truth. I reach across the empty sheet and feel defeat. We were louder than the rain, dancing through the pain. Never thought we'd drift apart from the start. Now I wake to the cold side of the bed, to the words we never said, hanging in the air. Every promise left undone echoes with the sun, shining on despair. Even if the day moves on and I learn to be strong, there's something I can't mend. I'm still lying next to ghosts on the cold side of the bed.
Your sweater's gone from by the chair, but I still see you there, like a shadow in the light, fading out of sight. We were wildfire in the dark, burning with a reckless spark. Two hearts running wild and free, too blind to see.
If I could turn one page tonight, undo that final fight, I'd trade my pride for one more chance at one last dance. Now I wake to the cold side of the bed, with every tear I've shed, soaking through the past. Though tomorrow waits ahead, and new words will be said. Some memories last, maybe time will let me heal. Teach my heart to feel something new instead. But tonight I'm wide awake on the cold side of the The radio plays our favorite song, but it feels so wrong tonight. Your side of the bed is cold as stone. No warmth, no soft goodnight. I drive past places we used to go, where laughter filled the air. Now every street light seems to know you're no longer there. We were written in the stars, but somehow lost the spark. Now I'm searching in the dark for where we fell apart. This is the last time we were us, before the fall, before the rust, before the silence grew between our hearts. We were fire in the rain, we were dancing through the pain. Now we're just two worlds apart. Even if I let you go, there's one thing you should know: you'll always leave shelter in the dark. Hanging by the door, like you're walking any day. I still hear your footsteps on the floor, though they've all faded away. We were reckless, we were wild, running fast, chasing dreams. But love can turn from sweet to fragile quicker than it seems. If I could turn back time somehow, I'd hold you closer now. But all I have are memories and echoes of your sound. This is the last time we were us, before the cracks turned into dust, before goodbye was all we had. Though tomorrow I'll move on and learn to be strong, there's a part of me still sad, because loving you was real. It was everything I feel, and nothing will replace the way you looked at me that night, with forever in your face. Rain is carving down the street like the rhythm of defeat. Your name's still burning on my tongue, like a song left half sung. There's a picture on the shelf, I can't take it down myself. Every smile frozen there feels too much to bear. We were standing at the edge, balancing on broken pledges. Never thought we'd slip so far from who we are. Now I'm holding pieces of the blue, fragments of me and you, scattered on the floor. Every word we threw away still finds a way to hurt a little more. Even if the sky turns gray, even if I walk away, you're the ache I can't undo. I'm still holding pieces of the blue. Your laughter lingers in my mind, like a clock I can't rewind. We were reckless, we were bright, running through the night. Two hearts beating out of sync, closer to the brink. We thought love would pull us through, but it slipped like morning dew. If I could gather every shard of this broken, battered heart, I'd build a bridge across the truth and run to you. Still I'm holding pieces of the pieces of the blue. There's a crack across the ceiling now, like the silence hanging in this house. Your coffee cup still by the sink, frozen in the edge of what we think. I hear the clock but time stands still. Every second bends to your will. Your picture fading on the wall, but I remember all. We were young and unafraid, promises we thought we'd never break. Now the truth is cold and clear. Love disappeared. We're just ashes of us, scattered in the dust. Every tear we cried, every night we tried, was a wave we couldn't brave. Even though the fire's gone, the smoke keeps holding on, drifting through my lungs. I'm breathing memories of who we used to be. Your footsteps echo down the hall, though you're not here at all. I reach across the empty bed, still hearing what you said. We were thunder in the sky, too loud to ask why. Two hearts running fast and blind, leaving peace behind. If love is just a fragile flame, why do I still feel the pain? I'd walk through every storm again, just to feel your hand. We're just ashes of us, falling without trust, like embers in the rain. But somewhere in the dark there's a tiny spark calling out your name. And even if you're gone for good, if I only could, I'd choose you every time. Through the wreckage and the scars, you'll always be my hardest goodbye. The rain writes letters on my window pane, spelling out your name again, like the sky refuses to forget what we can reset. Your footsteps faded down the street, but they still echo under my feet. Every corner of this town feels like you're around. We were stronger than goodbye, never thought we'd have to try to survive a love so deep we couldn't keep. There's a place inside my chest where your name still lives, where the silence never wins. Every breath I take alone, feel much it hurts to miss. There's a place inside my heart that still sounds like this. Your jacket's gone from by the door, but I still feel you more and more, like a melody that stays long after it plays. We were lightning in the night, shining fierce and bright, but even stars that burn so fast don't always last. If I could rewind the hands of time, cross the falling line, I'd hold you tighter than before and ask for more. There's a place inside my chest where your name still lives, where the echoes never fade. Though tomorrow I'll move on and learn to be strong. There's a debt that love has made. Maybe time will let me see who I'm meant to be, beyond what we once were. But deep inside my beating heart, you still stir. The highway stretches into black, no turning point, no looking back. Your voice still riding in my head, all the things we never said. Billboards flicker in the night, like dreams that lost their light. I grip the wheel, I breathe your name, but nothing feels the same.
We were chasing distant stars, driving fast in borrowed cars, thinking love would lead the way if we just stayed.
Now I'm a broken compass, heart spinning circles in the dark, trying to find where you are. Every mile pulls me away, but I still replay who we were. Even if the map is torn, even if a new day is born, you're the road I can't forget. No matter where this life will go, you're my deepest regret. Your jacket's in the passenger seat, a ghost beside me on this street. I almost turned to see your face, but it's just empty space. We were thunder loud and proud, but tonight I drive alone. Counting every chord. The clock keeps ticking on the wall, like it knows we're bound to fall. Your suitcase waiting by the door, I've seen that look before. The air is heavy, hard to breathe, with words we never dared to speak. Your eyes avoid the truth in mine, like crossing fragile lines. We were dancing on thin ice, rolling hearts like loaded dice, thinking love would never fade or slowly break. Before the morning comes, before the damage done, tell me there's a way to stay before the sun can rise, before goodbye. Don't let us slip away, even if we lost the spark, even if it's getting dark, there's still a flame inside. Don't let the night decide what we can't revive. Your fingers tremble in my hand, like you don't understand how something strong and so alive could barely now survive. We built a world from simple dreams, seams splitting at the seams. Two fighters growing tired and worn from promises once sworn. If pride is what's between us now, let's lay our weapons down somehow. I'd rather lose the fight tonight than lose your life. Before the morning comes, before we come undone, look at me and say my name. Let the silence break for our own sake. Before it's too late, if love is bruised but still alive, then maybe we can still survive. Rewrite what we became before the morning comes. Choose us again. There's a single light still on downstairs, like it's waiting for your steps on the stairs. Your shadow used to fill this space, now it's just an empty place. The clock keeps ticking way too loud, like it's calling out what we're without. I never thought I'd see the day you'd slowly walk away. We were stronger than the storms, wrapped inside each other's arms. Never thought we'd lose the ground we found. You were the last light on before the night went wrong, before the silence came. You were the steady flame, the shelter from the rain. Now nothing feels the same, even if the dark moves in, and I try to just pretend there's no replacing you. You were the last light on, the only truth I knew. Your laughter lingers in the hall like a distant curtain call. I close my eyes and see your face, but time won't be erased. We were reckless, we were fast, never thinking it wouldn't last. Two hearts running toward a dream that slept between the seams. If I could hold you one more night before we lost the fight, I'd tell you what I never said before you left. You were the last light on. Now I'm learning to be strong with shadows by my side. Though tomorrow waits for me, and someday I'll be free. Tonight I cannot hide. Loving you was worth the fall, worth the pain and worth it all. Even though we're through, you were the last light on, and I still see you. The city sleeps beneath a broken sky. Neon tears begin to cry. Your perfume lingers in the air like a ghost that's everywhere. I walk alone on empty streets, counting shattered heartbeats. Every corner holds your trace, every shadow wears your face. I try to drown your memory, but it keeps on haunting me like a melody that won't let go. Soft and slow, I'm falling after midnight into the fading light where our love used to shine. Through the silence and the blue, I'm still chasing you across this fragile line. Even if you're far away, even if you're never scared, you're the fire in my veins. I'm holding on to yesterday, though it's slipping through the rain. Laughter echoes in my mind like a song I left behind. We were burning bright and wild, two lost hearts running miles. turned to dust and smoke with a single word we spoke.
If I could turn the hands of time
I'd rewrite every line,
but all that's left are memories
and broken harmonies. I'm falling after midnight, still searching for the light of love that couldn't stay. Through the silence and the pain, through the endless rain, I hear your name, and all the dawn will rise again. You'll forever be my sweetest ache, my unfinished song, my beautiful mistake. The city sleeps beneath a broken sky. The city sleeps beneath. The city sleeps. The city sleeps. The city sleeps beneath. The city sleeps. The city sleeps beneath. The city sleeps. The city sleeps beneath the broken sky. The city sleeps. The city sleeps. The city sleeps beneath the broken sky. The city sleeps beneath the broken sky. The city sleeps. The city sleeps beneath the broken sky. The city sleeps beneath the broken sky. The city sleeps beneath the broken sky. Oh. The city sleeps. The city sleeps. Oh, the city sleeps. The city sleeps. The city sleeps beneath. city sleeps. The city sleeps beneath the broken sky. The city sleeps beneath the broken sky. Oh, the city sleeps. The city sleeps beneath. Oh, the city sleeps. There's a crack across the mirror now, like a promise we don't know how to put back into place again, like we were back then. Your footsteps fading down the stairs, heavy with unspoken prayers. I almost called your name out loud, but silence was too proud. We were riding in the dark, tracing love with fragile hearts. Never thought the ink would bleed from what we need. Between the lines we broke and every word we spoke, there's a truth we couldn't face. All the dreams we drew slowly fell into leaving empty space. Even if we try to hide, there's no place for pride. When love starts to choke, we lost more than we could see. Between the lines we broke. Your sweater still hangs on the chair, like you might still be there. I reach out but touch the air and find despair. We were wildfire in the cold, too intense to hold, burning bright without a plan. Now just ash in my hands. If I could turn the page tonight, erase the fight, I'd hold you close and let it be just you and me. Between the lines we broke, there's a fragile hope that maybe we could mend. Though tomorrow calls my name and nothing stays the same, I still pretend maybe love was never meant to stay without a dent, without a scar to show. But I still feel you in my chest, more than you will ever know. Between the lines we broke. The night is breathing down my neck, a lonely silhouette. Your goodbye still on my lips, like a slow eclipse. The rain keeps tapping on the glass, like it's asking why we didn't last. Every drop a memory of what we used to be. We were standing on a wire, playing with a fragile fire. Never thought we'd lose the fight in the fading light. If you ever hear this song, know I tried to hold on, even when the truth cut deep. Every promise, every kiss, every moment that I miss still wakes me from my sleep. Though you're walking different roads, carrying different loads, there's a part of me alone. No matter where you are tonight, you're never gone. Your picture's fading in my phone, but I still feel alone, like the silence screams your name over and again. We were young and unaware, building castles in the air. Never thought the tide would rise and wash away our skies. If I could send my heart in time, back before the fault lines, I'd hold you closer than before and beg for one night more. If you ever hear this song, I know my love was strong, stronger than my pride. Even though we let it fall, I relive it all just to stand by your side. Maybe love was meant to teach what we couldn't reach, what we couldn't see. But if you ever hear this song, remember me. Remember me. Smoke still lingers in the air from words we threw without a care. The echoes of a slammed front door still shake the floor.
Your glass is empty on the table. We were strong but not that stable. Two hearts racing out of control, now paying every toll.
We were sparks and gasoline, too intense to stay serene. Thought the flames would light the way, but they burned away. After the fire, what remains? Just scattered ash and stains of everything we knew.
After the shouting fades to
I search for one small spark
to guide me through the night.
Your suitcase left a hollow sound when it rolled across the ground, like thunder in a quiet room, sealing our doom. The curtain swayed in silver light. We didn't even try to fight. Two tired hearts too warm to say the love we gave.
We were castles in the sand, built with shaking hands. Never thought the tide would rise before our eyes.
We were flying on paper wings, fragile little things, caught inside the wind. Every promise that we made slowly started to fray, tearing from within. Even if I close my eyes, I still see us rise above the ocean blue. But paper wings can't hold the sky, and I lost you. Your voice still lingers in my mind, like a song I can't rewind. We were reckless, burning bright, falling through the night. Every laugh and every scar showed us who we are. But love that stretched too far apart can split a heart. If I could gather every tear, trade my doubt and fear, I'd build a stronger than before and beg for more. We were flying on paper wings, chasing bigger things than we could ever hold. Though tomorrow I'll stand tall and try to let it fall. Some stories stay untold. Maybe time will let me heal. Maybe scars won't always feel so sharp and true. But paper wings can't hold the sky, and I still miss you.